because we actually got some interpretation of the song. It's a great tune. And the first one is Madrigals. I love that piece. I actually teach that in my choral methods classes about literature. It's a great piece. The 2x2 and 3x3 and everybody's together, it was clear that you understood that. And so often we get to watch kids rehearse. We watch students rehearse rather than watch them perform. It was so wonderful to see you actually interpret the piece. Yeah? So I love that. And I thought your tuning was quite good in the homophonic sections. As we got to the melismatic things where it was points of invitation, everybody was going different ways, that got a little messy a couple of times. It's really, you kind of lose your sense of making sure you have good space in the mouth. So I'd like you to just start the first one again. One just little thing, let's see if this works for you, okay? Just put your finger on your chin. It's one of my favorite things that the students do. So you have your pitch, can you start? And I just want you to, again, one of the things I always tell my choirs is about not chewing on all the text. We still have to have really crisp consonants, but we do it from an open position, right? So for good singing, we come from open position and close to consonants. We don't open to vowels. Yeah? So if you change that concept, and then we keep the space as we do that, it's, I think, going to help things a lot. The other thing that I always tell them is it's like pouring the water out of a bottle. And if you pour the water out of the bottle and you close the mouth of the bottle, first 2 by 2 and 3, then we get this kind of abbreviated thing. If we do the deviation of the string with the water down here, first 2 by 2, then 3 by 3, see? We have more tone between the pitches. So you have to sing between the notes. Okay, finger on the chin. Do exactly the same. I know it feels silly to interpret and do all this with finger on your chin, but that's okay. Do it anyway. Yeah? Okay, try it. As vessels dust from that most empty steady, from that most empty steady. Good, good. So let's just do that. You're really tight together. You spread out just a little bit, okay? And I just want you to take a couple deep breaths like this. Take your hands. Here's the airflow. We're going to bring the air in. It's going to go deeper and faster. And then we're going to go, yes. So breathe in. Here we go. Then you go, Now the word as is tricky because your tongue has to be up. Can you have a really lazy tongue and not go, but good. Just keep your tongue touching your bottom teeth. Now, can you do that? Finger on your chin. Yeah, and I'm going to one to finger on the chin, tongue behind your bottom teeth. Yes, do that. Okay, got it? Try it. No. Wait, ready? Breathe. That worked well. Indeed. No. But that's we just have to get you a little more space, especially in the fast passages. Okay? You just need a little more space. You can do it here. You put your fingers on your chin this way, your hands on your chin this way, and you get that same kind of thing. So we just remind ourselves to drop. Yeah? But it was just wonderful. I always wondered how beautiful this lady must have been if all the attendants leave the God and go to this lady. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Nice job. It was really quite nice. Do you guys have something you want to say?
We're perfect. And, you didn't make too big a deal. It wasn't, I just thought you did a very good job of being the one left out. And you were all having fun with each other, and she's in the middle just going, where's my friend? Very, very delightful interpretation. I can't remember what else I was going to say. Do you have anything?
Sure, I have something to say. Not vocally this time, I'm also not a vocalist, but one thing that I think could make it even more fun, even more crisp, and maybe help with some of those melismatic passages is rhythm, especially a sense of meter. And for that reason, could you maybe start the second piece again?
I love thee, my dainty dainty darling.
Great, very nice. Could I ask you to do the same thing again and lean on whatever beats you feel are the strongest even more, which would be, in this case, probably all of you would choose the love, and that's kind of what this is about. So could you lean on that even more, make it an even stronger beat? Can you start that one again?
My dainty darling, I love the lass I love. 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 My dainty darling, my dainty darling.
Very nice. I think that would be the right direction of what I would be going. And something that is going to change eventually in terms of music is you have really consistent alternations of strong and weak beats. At that time, with that type of music, you still keep changing it, and it comes in here, and not always when you expect it. So I would maybe explore that rhythmical part of the music even more.
Let me say one more thing. How do you start at the beginning?
Like position-wise?
Who gets you going? Who cues you, or do you just kind of feel? You kind of. I felt that's kind of how it was there was a kind of, because everybody got there quickly. I can tell you've practiced starting, but I think you don't need to worry about being visible in starting the group, in a group this large. And it could be as simple as a head nod. You know, take a breath, and everybody knows to take a breath, and then nod your head to get everybody in. If everyone can see her. And, you know, you shouldn't all turn to her and look at her and wait for the cue, but you need to have in your periphery that she's going to start the group. So let me hear you do just the first phrase. Now, you also need to have the vowel formed before any sound comes out, and your breath, you have to think of your breath coming out on pitch before the note sounds. Oh, that's time? Okay, just try it. Think of forming the vowel, getting the breath on the pitch before the sound comes out. Okay. Good. I'm sure we could work through other things.